Hey folks, Crazy Climber here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called SORCER STRIKER, and this is the first game in a series, which involved SORCER STRIKER, Kingdom GRAN PRIX and DIMAHOO, but this is the first game, and this was created in 1993 by Raizing, and it is a shoot 'em up. Not a whole lot of major bullet hell in this game, although it could kind of fall into the category. But it's kind of interesting. You can pick from 4 different characters, and you all are trying to kill this leader of goblin race. And there are like 6 or 7 different levels. And you can get 3 different types of power-ups, and you shoot these flying creatures to make them drop the power-ups. Touching anything kills you, although you can run into the side, into the walls and not die, though you can get pinched by the screen scrolling and getting you caught behind a wall. This is a fairly cool shooter. I kind of like it. There is one of the bosses. There are boss fights. Towards the end, it's kind of cool. You go into this big old arena type area, and a crowd is cheering you on as you take on various enemies, boss type enemies. There will be mini bosses as well that you'll need to take on. We'll go ahead and get started. Now here are the characters. There is Fighter Gain. There is a witch named Chitta or Chitta. There's a dragon samurai named Miyamoto, and there's a necromancer named Bornnam. And the various weapons you can collect, there's a green one, and it fires a side laser. There's a blue one that's more of a spread shot, and there's a red one that's a homing. It fires like homing missiles. And you can also collect coins, and I guess that is supposed to increase the strength of your shot. And I collected the blue weapon up, and that does like this kind of spread shot. It's throwing these axes. Each character has bombs as well, limited stock of bombs, and they all have the same, look the same, and have the same effect. Just a much stronger shot that leaves you invincible for a very, very short time. And the duration of the bomb is very, very short compared to most other shoot 'em ups, and therefore you're only invincible for like a brief second. And there was the bomb. And this here is a mini boss. Maybe kind of a mini boss. Well, they didn't take too many shots before they were brought down. But you can also collect extra bombs, and the flying creatures, like I said, can also release coins, and you collect the coins, and they are supposed to increase the strength of your shot. Maybe add extra homing missiles or something. But I'd never heard of this before. I'd never seen it in the arcades. But this was suggested by YouTube user Blockman040. So I have reviewed all of the games in this series. The first one being SORCER STRIKER, the second being Kingdom GRAN PRIX, and then the third one being DIMAHOO. And this was created in 1993 by Raizing. Then Kingdom Grand Prix was created by, I think, Aiding and Raizing in 1994. And then DIMAHOO was Aiding and Raizing and Capcom in 2000. Now we'll meet our first boss. But this game is maybe a bit longer and perhaps more challenging than you might think. Some of the levels seem like they'd be over quickly, but they keep on going. That is the end of the first level. Kill. Your character will have dialogue here and there in the game, and they each have their own ending. I like games where they have little cutscene for an ending for each character, which is, I like that. But again, you can shoot that bird that will drop coins, and then the coins will increase the strength of your shot. Yeah, I don't think your shot increases. Your shot strength increases with the collection of another power-up color, weapon power-up color. I mean, of the same color. You can switch back and forth by collecting the different colored icons, and they'll have the same level of strength as the weapon that you currently have, I think. And this game's kind of fun. I kind of like it. I gotten better at shoot 'em ups since a lot of people have asked me to review shoot 'em ups. My skills have increased quite a bit. We will look at each character and maybe look at a little bit of dialogue from them that you'll see during gameplay, and we'll look at all their endings. Boy, I missed collecting a number of those bombs, but you can collect a lot of extra bombs in this game, and you'll have plenty of opportunities to increase the strength of your shot. I really do like having all these homing missiles. That's really helpful. But again, the colors and their corresponding power-ups. Green gives you a side laser. Blue gives you sort of a spread shot, and red, although it looks more pink, gives you a homing shot. And then just a little double shot down the middle. But yeah, there will be a number of mini boss fights that take a long time to complete, and so the levels seem longer than you might think they would be. Crap. I died before I could face the second boss. Well, here I decided to put in my initials, and I neglected to continue, but we will see snippets of the rest of the game in a little bit. Well, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I'm trying to get over this annoying cold, and I've been hacking up a lot of crud from my lungs, so my voice is kind of maybe a little bit froggy. Well, we're gonna look at I think the rest of the characters I decided to have a look at here. And this, I think, was Chitta the Witch. I just wanted to show you their shots, a little clip of their dialogue. and what their shots look like. Their shots differ a little bit, you know, from character to character. And once in a while, we'll get an angel that says special, and they'll drop various things down to you. But every character's bomb looks exactly the same. And this is the second boss that I'm facing that we left off on when I neglected to continue. Just die already. But yeah, they'll do a little charge at you, so watch out. Oops, died. Just wanna get this over with. There we go. And the samurai dragon Miyamoto. And then we'll have a quick look at Bornnam, the necromancer. But yeah, their shots look a little different, or at the very least, the spread shot looks different from character to character. No, so does the green one, the side laser. Maybe they all do. Well, already finished, and you are so big. But we'll skip ahead to the later parts of level 3. And these walls will close, and you'll have to shoot your way through them. There will be walls closing on the side at one point, and you'll have to zoom forward ahead a bit unless you want to get pinched and lose a life. But yeah, running into the walls won't kill you, so keep that in mind. But yeah, there are some fairly strong mini-bosses or other enemies along the way that take a long time to bring down. But yeah, those coins, try to collect them when you can, because they will increase your shot power, not extra weapon up icons of the same type, which is normally how the shoot 'em ups work. Not quite the same in this game. And there's that wall that tries to collapse and smush you. Yeah, the firepower is fantastic if you collect some coins. And then this guy throws buzzsaws at you. We'll just scoot forward and watch me beat him. At some point in this game I put on invincibility. I just wanted to zip forward through the game. And then we go underwater here, and we will face the boss that we saw in the attract mode. It's this weird underwater blob. It's not hard unless you don't know how to deal with when it comes down towards you, and he can easily collide with you. You have to like get around him when his legs are not against the wall. There are creepy alien type characters that emerge from the walls. Here he is. Some weird creepy blob thing. And you can shoot his projectiles, which is nice. Like I said, the big thing you have to worry about is when he moves towards you, and you have to move past his arms when they're not in the way. And yeah, you have to get past his arms when they get moved, when he pulls them into his body. And just scoot forward. after I kill him. I can add a rare bone to my collection, as somebody said. Weird. But yeah, this is the first of a series of games: Sorcerer Striker, Kingdom Grand Prix, and DIMAHOO. Yeah, the firepower is great in this game. As long as you keep collecting coins, you'll have some seriously great firepower. I love the fire, and the homing missiles are nice too. I'm not so much a fan of the green laser, although it's just a straight laser with this particular character, and I can't remember who I had here. But once again, the characters are the fighter Gain, the witch Chitta, something like that, the dragon samurai Miyamoto, and the necromancer Bornnam. And here is the boss of the stage 4. It's a big old missile, and once you destroy it, or a space shuttle, once you destroy it, it turns into this character. Yeah, this is kind of a fun little shoot 'em up. Pretty good for the first game in a series. And now we'll move on to stage 5. But yeah, there was like 6 or 7 stages. Sky full of stars, romantic. But yeah, we'll look at the endings for all 4 characters a little bit later on. I wasn't sure while I was playing what the coins did. Oops. But I read that they do indeed increase your shot power, and it's pretty obvious during gameplay that it does that. Good music, good graphics, great gameplay, wonderful power-ups. Definitely, I definitely recommend trying this out. It's definitely fun. Keep collecting those coins. Get your weapon upgraded constantly. And even if you die, you can quickly get your weapon upgraded back up to at least passable. Don't know if you've been watching or following any of the bowls so far, the college football bowls. I was catching at least some of the Oregon Ducks won the Las Vegas Bowl, and I kind of gave up on that one because that was going pretty awful for my Ducks. I live in Oregon, so I kind of follow them. Here is the boss of stage 5. But yeah, the story goes, I guess, that you're out to assassinate some sort of goblin king. And yeah, it is pretty cool. Right towards the end, you go into this like arena type area, and all these people are cheering for you. I guess I got an extra life because I reached over 300,000. I don't know how many points you have to get extra lives, other than, I guess, 300,000. And here's that arena. Look at all those power-ups I get to collect. But once again, the green is like a side laser, blue is a spread shot, and red although it looks more pink, is a homing shot. And I just wanted to scoot forward and show you the next mini bosses that we're facing. Yeah, this game's quite a bit longer than you might think it would be. Yeah, I put invincibility on here. If you play this game in MAME and put on invincibility, it doesn't always work. Sometimes you'll still blow up. Now we face this ninja. At some point or another, yeah, he'll stop and allow you to hit him, but he'll be like spinning daggers everywhere. And he'll send some minions after you. We'll just zip forward and I'll destroy him, and you'll get some power-ups and some coins tossed from the stands. Then you have to destroy these guys, and then you'll face this guy here. And even after you beat him, it's still not over. You'll have, like, I think one last boss after this guy, and then the game will end. But yeah, apart from the weapon ups, collect coins to increase your shot strength, and you can collect these other items that I think say B on them, and those are extra bombs. I destroyed him. Get a little fanfare. Oh, that's right. Now here is this guy, and he's this giant face in the wall. You'll see him in just a sec. I guess that was maybe the Goblin King that we saw sink down there, controlling this giant head. It looks to me like Unicron from the Transformers. But even if it seems you destroyed one of the eyes in his head, it can still shoot out some sort of projectile at you, and his hands try to grab you or squish you or shoot lasers out of the fingertips or bullets out of the fingertips. And when you destroy him, it's still not over. Yeah, this game is just a bit longer than you think it might be. I put on invincibility for sure by this point. It's just like, let's just get this game over with. And I like it, it's just very long. But again, this was suggested by YouTube user Blockman040. And that was the end of stage 6, I think it was. And now this is... we just have one more boss character to face, and he's not that hard. You fly over this kingdom, I guess your kingdom, and it looks like you maybe won, but no! This other boss bashes through the castle wall, and you have to destroy him. Now that laser there is kind of tough to have to dodge. But we'll skip forward to me destroying him. And he goes down pretty quickly, so it's kind of a anticlimactic final boss. Now that I'm rich and famous, I'll buy Grandpa a great gift, or whatever it was she said. And this is the witch Chitta's... Chitta? Her ending. Brings him a giant ship or something with a with a bow on it. And then you start all the levels over. And now we'll see the ending of the, I think this is the fighter game. Yep. And he gets a cash prize, and he spends it on a new weapon upgrade. Pretty nice firepower, but I guess it's faulty and it starts to break down or something. But now we'll look at Miyamoto's ending. The Samurai Dragon. Yeah, I would recommend this game. It's a pretty cool shooter. There were better shoot 'em ups than this one, but it's still definitely worth playing, and I do really like the power-ups in this game. But just remember, yeah, the coins, they're not just like money or points. They are gonna increase your weapon. Upgrade its firepower. Definitely collect those coins any chance you get. Now we're gonna look at Bornnam's ending, the necromancer. Destroys these enemy ships with one bomb. Pretty awesome. I am the new ruler of this world. Ha ha ha. Kind of evil protagonist. But that was Sorcerer Striker, also known as Mahou Daisakusen, in 1993 by Raizing. Well, this is Crazy Climber Radio saying thanks for watching Sorcerer Striker, the first game in the series. I will catch you later in the future with another video. Hope you all have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.